many Wolf players in this past, so
Oh, for sure.
I think he'll probably know what to do against Wolf with Greninja. And of course, on the flip side, Orion has a couple of pocket characters. We've seen the Doc in the past as well. I think from his perspective, Wolf, very strong character, generally speaking, from a neutral / fundamental perspective. I think he'll have encountered quite a few Greninjas in his past as well.
Yeah, and it should also be said that in France right now, one of the best performing players in Europe, Brachio, I think is the way you pronounce his tag, also does have a very strong Greninja. So Orion is definitely not 2-1 from matchup practice against Taric at the moment. Taric isn't making it seem like that way at all with the way he's pressuring out these up airs. And Dev, I feel like we have to mention Yoshi's story.
Yeah, I was about to say, Yoshi's story is the first choice. Seems like a very strange one, but that's an early stock from Orion. Lost, unfortunately, just 70%. But I think now that Greninja has a lead, this is scary. I think Greninja with a lead is such a frustrating character to play against.
Yeah, it's absolutely when he's at his strongest, because you have to come into a character with some of the best whiff punishing buttons in the game, the way he gets around and the way he can wall jump as well as those back airs. You can't even safely pressure him at the ledge. Taric already making great use of Yoshi's. And honestly, it feels like this stage is also working in his favor right now, because he should just be able to jump around these platforms very swiftly, very elegantly, and not be easy to pin down for Orion, who of course wants to take that stock as soon as possible. But Taric right now, looking to expand the lead, gets a big catch, no jump on Orion, that's the Hydro Pump, that's the F smash.
Yeah, that's elementary for Taric. This dude has known what he needs to do against Wolf since day one. Absolutely fantastic edge guard, and takes the stock with aplomb. And like that, this has come very one-sided.
Yeah, this is already looking so good for him, because he's still hitting Orion incredibly hard. Right now, Taric finds the up air, looking for a fair as well. Look at the fair catch. Finally, a back air response from Orion. That's what you expect to see from Wolf, but might it be too little too late?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, Taric has still got a full 2 stocks here, but I think from Orion's perspective, just getting a kill and getting yourself on the board, it's just a little bit of a morale booster, being like, okay, the
mental
first,
reset, yeah.
First stock was a little bit of a wash. It was frustrating, and you know what, actually, I'm not going to even speak too soon. I might be calling it a little bit too early, because Orion might just be able to make this back.
Yeah, Taric backs on back on stage with the back air, but we saw Orion positioning for it. If he manages to get it out, that might have been a stock, and he still got Taric on the ledge. He's not let go of him. Oh my goodness, I have to say it twice. What is this edge guard situation, Dev?
Wow, that was interesting as hell. You know, we say it in the set that we saw a little bit earlier from Orion. This dude's edge guarding is stuff that I've never even seen before. Against the falling down there in the end. And just like that, you know what? He has brought this back, and this could potentially be an incredible reversal.
Surely he doesn't win this game. Surely Taric finds a way to cinch it out right now. He misses the fair, though, and Orion is holding on for dear life. He has to get past the Greninja, and he does so with speed and finesse with the side B, and this is Wolf in neutral, but the fair is going to call him out and take the stock. But Dev, mentally, that has to be huge.
Yeah, definitely a closer call than maybe expected initially after the first couple of stocks, and the amount of the grand lead that Taric definitely had in the set. But you know what, Orion, it's a lot of momentum gained back. It really brought it closer to maybe that it should have been. So really good stuff to Orion. But again, it is Taric who gets the win on the board in the game 1. I'll be interested to see what we're going to see in this game 2, though. I didn't see what stage we're going to. I'm not sure if you caught it as well.
Yeah,
but I can imagine we're not going to go back to Yoshi's.
No, I don't think so. Honestly, both players did start using it very well at the end, but I think Battlefield might be more speed, because obviously Taric was making amazing use of the walls there to mix up when he would go coming back to ledge or if he would be going past ledge, and I don't think Orion wants him to have those options anymore.
Yeah, 100%. We'll see how this one goes so far. Again, kind of part and parcel of how the first game went, where Taric has got a pretty substantial lead, gets the back air, no jump, and that's going to be the stock just like that.
That's a
really quick lead here from Taric.
Yeah, that's a huge repeat of game 1 right there. Orion just in that offstage situation gets edge guarded yet again and has to fight from a losing situation. And we said it already, it sucks to be losing to Greninja. It means that you have to come in to this character who is just so good at catching everything. That back air gets stuff. He's catching the landings as well. He's getting the up airs. 74, 81, racked on all in one advantage state, and it's looking so nice to Taric right now. It feels like he should be able to see out this stock any moment, because down tilt is going to start confirming very hard, very soon, Dev.
100%. At 99% out of nowhere. Again, this is very similar to how game 1 went, in that first stock was absolutely removed And in the second stock, it just looks like Tarek's game to take. Whoa, the forward tilt takes it though. The DI was a little bit messed up, and Tarek with the immediate reply gets the stock, and just like that, it is a full stock lead for Tarek.
That was a brilliant catch from Orion and an absolutely insane catch from Tarek with the side B. Who does that off the platform, but it works there. Catching Orion, just running away from him and keeping the lead as it was, basically. Tarek has managed to maintain a nice lead, and it's up to Orion to again make a huge comeback.
Yeah, this is a really, really good lead here for Tarek. And I think from his perspective, he doesn't need to rush anything now. I think that things like dash grab and stuff like that, you don't even need to really even commit to that. You can throw out a couple of the shurikens. You can see how Orion wants to approach and really start punishing based on that.
Yeah, Tarek right now trying to pressure out on the platform. And you're so right. Orion is kind of on the back. Tarek can play on the back foot and just kind of wait out every single option, including that fair with a phenomenal F smash. Again, who even thinks of these options aside from this guy in front of us?
Yeah, I mean, counting on someone dropping from the platform is one thing, but to just forward smash directly below him is, I mean, you got to have cojones to do that. You got to have some kind of metal to do that. Really strong stuff from Tarek. Making this set look very, very convincing. After that, game one looked a little bit shaky towards the end. That game two was anything but.
Yeah, I really can't call it misplaced confidence is the thing. Tarek has consistently been on Orion with all of his disadvantaged choices. It feels like he's really managed to kind of get inside his head and hasn't quite left. And Orion really needs to do something to change things up. Wolf doesn't have that many options at disadvantage, so it feels more so that he just is going to have to hit that extra bit harder if he wants to stay neck and neck with Tarek.
100%, but again, we're getting an early lead from Tarek. He's getting a lot of mileage off of that up air, catching Orion's landing, and even the way that Orion's trying to approach.
Yeah, brilliant follow-up from Orion there. Confirms off the soft nair into a jab. However, it's not quite enough. Gets a nice technical situation, and Greninja just so small, just about ducks that back air. That's really unfortunate. You want those reads at this point. You really want to start hitting Tarek that extra bit harder because you need to get this stock first, I think. I think mentally, Orion needs a lead. If he can get a lead, he can start believing that he is still in control of this set. But if not, it might seem like Tarek is just running away with it.
100%. But I will say, he's got a bit of a lead right now. He's about closing it out, of course. But from Orion's perspective, wow, the scoop on that was huge.
That literally has to be the last atom of his toe touching Greninja right there with the up smash. But brilliant catch from Orion. Finally gets that first stock before Tarek. And Tarek isn't quite getting rid of that stock either. So he has maybe some leeway to add on an extra bit of damage. Tarek's not making it easy for him, has him at the ledge. Commits a bit too early. Orion gets his hit.
Yeah, good percent there. 36 on the board. Again, all of this will slowly add up. Wolf's his damage output is absolutely nuts. So, you know, any kind of lead you've got, especially with a stock, that, I mean, especially with two stocks, that'll do. That'll do if you're Orion,
Yeah, I think I'll take that.
I'll take that.
If I'm Orion, I think I'm pretty content with an amazing back air at the ledge, catching Tarek lacking very slightly, and it kills at 80 with Wolf, and that is fantastic to get back into this game. Tarek does finally find his answer back, but it really feels like this is a second win for Orion after all the suffering he's gone through during the set.
100%. We found ourselves in a little bit of a reversal of fortune situation here, Jude. This is pretty much how we saw the second game, but for Tarek. And look at the lead that Orion's got. This is looking hella strong.
An amazing drift on the air dodge right down to the ledge there. Tarek was looking for the back air. You could tell, he could smell it, but he just couldn't quite find the spacing because Orion was just so damn hard to catch. Tarek still trying to pressure, and honestly, Dev, he's not really been hit for quite a while.
Yeah, he's starting to cook. He's definitely starting to cook. Oh, the up smash just doesn't work.
It just doesn't function. Tarek, not one to be dissuaded by his character not functioning. However, that does suck because that really was his way to sort of see a reversal of game one.
Tries to get the dash stack. He probably would have got him off stage, not the kill, but the down smash, that's all right.
Yeah, not the tip of hitbox, so it won't quite kill. Does get the nair. Oh my goodness.
Smash. What coverage did this guy's nuts.
He knew.
This guy's nuts.
He knew the exact trajectory. He said, you're not going down slightly, you're not going up slightly, you're going straight right, and I will see you there, my friend.
Center stage down smash kills, of course, at around that percent. Really strong stuff there from Orion, but I mean, it's obvious to say that's what he needed. He needed the game, otherwise he'd be out of the tournament. But like, I think from Orion's perspective, the way that game went, like the advantage state that Orion held for a lot of it. He played neutral a lot stronger, I felt, in that game 3 as well. Like that's the way you want the game to go. Not necessarily just the result, but the implementation. That's exactly what you need to take into game 4 and 5, because that's how you build confidence, right?
Orion was getting so many more catches, especially with his use of platform movement as well. He was consistently finding where Taric wanted to be, and as a result, he was able to put on just way more damage, way more consistency, and that's really what like allowed him to get all of that percent and really get that stock. That was just amazing use of movement and amazing neutral accompanying that movement. And Orion, we're still seeing it right now. Look at the way he's waiting for Taric and meeting him in the air. It's so much more consistent. He's getting so many more catches. Orion's definitely gotten some sort of download on the way that Taric wants to move, because this is looking so much sharper.
Yeah, and I feel from Orion's perspective, right, you've kind of got that first game, you're starting to play a little bit of momentum, but from Taric's point of view, it's like, how do I quash that momentum, right? I don't want to make sure that he's not starting to cook a little bit too much. And right now, I don't think he's doing that at the moment. Orion with a good lead, and I feel like Orion's the person who's been in advantage the whole time again. Gets him with the ult smash. This time it's an anti-air almost. And he's got a pretty strong lead again. Yeah,
very unfortunate trade for Taric is going to sort it out, and we do hear Taric's cloud coming alive, because they realize he kind of does need the cheers right now. Orion all of a sudden kind of looks like the player that's been in the driver's seat the whole time. It feels like he's got full control. He's waiting for Greninja to come in with punishes in there with fair and converts into so much damage. And this is why he's sticking to Triplats. He knows how to convert to the fullest potential.
Yeah, I mean, the Yoshi's pick as a neutral stage, it makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it? Because, like, I feel like the first game we didn't really see how well Orion played on it, but this game, it's looking like a completely different story.
Yeah, I'm thinking exactly back to how Orion was using it against Ekan with the Kalos wall jumps as well. He's so damn good at using every part of this stage, and as a result, he's accrued quite the lead, Dev. This is quite enough for Wolf, especially considering he's got a lot of good kill moves at the ledge. However, Taric has him off stage. This is where Wolf suffers. Great recovery, great air dodge. No double jump again, another air dodge. Dev, he needs to get off. He needs to get back into neutral, or it's looking pretty scary.
I was about to say, the thing is, like, Taric might be down, but we've seen the dude blow up a stock whenever he kind of feels like it. First 2 games, he took stocks pretty much unanswered half the time. So, although this is a deficit, still got a couple of stocks to play with here. This is certainly not over for him, but Orion gets to fall down there. That's going to take the stock.
It wasn't just fall down there, he wall jumped.
Yeah.
Again, he wall jumped. He's so consistent with it. But he's not consistent with the text on Yoshi's, and on Yoshi's that's going to punish you especially hard because of the way it's slanted, and we are down to an even game. It shouldn't be even, but it is. And Orion now needs to make sure he can keep his composure, because he needs this game if he wants to stay in the tournament.
Yeah, really strong stuff from Taric to bring it all the way back. But from Orion's perspective, you need to get the stock. It's so scary to get to ledge, because Taric's Hydro Pump usage has been so well used.
Oh, and Taric has caught out maybe 3 double jumps in a row. Orion back on ledge, can't quite find the fair, can't find a laser. He managed to escape that, but that might be a fair. No, Taric is drifting everything right now. Orion missing the down smash. It is getting 10 step. Is that fair enough?
No. Orion at the ledge, he needs to get off the ledge. That's got to be it, surely. That is it. And the final result is Taric's to take home 3-1 in a set that Orion really started bringing back towards the end. Unfortunate for the French representative, but Taric moves on in the loser's side bracket. I don't think that's him to qualify, actually. He has one more round to go through, I believe.
He does?
Yeah, before he qualifies. I could be wrong.